In the very next scene, images of Cheryl and her pleas for help are played on the TV screens in the Toluca Mall as Harry is about to ascend the escalator. First, the seal of Metatron appears, then Cheryl, and then images of Alessa appear for a split second. This most certainly seems to be another carrot and stick being offered to Harry, indicating that he is on the right track. However, this doesn't seem to be a manipulation put forth by Dahlia, but rather by Alessa, or perhaps a direct communication by some other demonic forces. Look closely and you'll see one single color frame of Cheryl appear, suggesting that she is still alive. The static on Cheryl's video implies the presence of demonic or supernatural forces, as is the case with the radio that Harry carries throughout the game. It could also infer a video being transmitted from another realm. Harry is also shown each seal of the 7 Olympian spirits in order of the most powerful to the least powerful. The 7 Olympian spirits are believed to have appeared in Western writings sometime after the European Renaissance in the 16th century from sources such as the Arbitel de Magia Veterum, or Magic of the Ancients, and the Grimoire of Turiel. Both texts said to have been derived from much earlier sources, such as the ancient Hebrew Book of Enoch, a text which details the origins of demons, the Nephilim, as well as angels. Before we get into the 7 Olympian spirits, notice that in this scene, the emphasis is put on the 9 televisions by zooming in on them. Similar to the number 4 in Alchemia Hospital, the number 9 also holds great superstitious associations in Japanese culture. So much so that most hospitals in Japan do not use this number on any rooms. The number 9 is sometimes pronounced ku, which is the same phonetic sound in Japanese for the word suffering. This Eastern association with Cheryl, suffering, and the 9 monitors may be more than just a coincidence. More importantly, however, the significance of the number 7 is very much a part of this level of the game. After the images of Cheryl and Alessa are shown, the seals of the 7 Olympian spirits are shown to Harry. Then again, for a split second, an image of Alessa appears as well, which indicates that she is directly involved. Harry has had enough interactions with Dahlia and experiences in the other world at this point where he can begin to see a pattern emerging. Dahlia communicates with Harry in the conventional sense, whereas Alessa communicates with him through supernatural forces. We know Alessa is under a spell of some sort, however, the inner workings of these demonic forces remain elusive. Using the Book of Ceremonial Magic by Arthur Edward Waite as our guide, which condenses much older sources such as the Key of Solomon and the Grimorium Verum, to name a few, we should have a better idea why Harry is being shown these seals in a specific order. Remember that in the first part of the game, it contains rituals relating to the metaphysical number 3, the keys for eclipse, the 3 notes at Midwich, the unifying, of opposites of the tower. And of course, that is all finalized by the obtainment of the Phalaros. The second part of the game, which is all about the number 4, represents the mortality of the physical world, the hidden 4th floor, the 4 plates, and the 4 elements. Now, suddenly, Harry is being shown 7 seals in a specific order. Notice that the first seal appears in a white background. Then there are 5 in black, with the final one in red. Although I have seen it where the first seal only has a black background. Perhaps the color and specific order are affected by other circumstances and subsequent playthroughs of the game. Regardless, this unconscious cue seems to indicate which seal is first and which is last, because in ritual magic, everything must be done in a specific order and nothing can be left to chance. Ceremonial magic can be somewhat different, of course, but must still respect the order of operations in a ritualistic sense. We will first look at the order of the seals presented in the game, and then compare this to the actual hierarchy of the spirits as they have been chronicled in the Book of Ceremonial Magic.